Hi guys, welcome to the Cozy Cookhouse, where I like to take a moment and share with you all how I make a quick dinner that I need to put together today because it's busy today. We have a lot of activities and soccer games and just life, and I'm sure you have one of those days, one of those busy days pretty much every single day. So I'd like to share with you all how I make a good filling dinner, which is made of buttered rice that I've been making for many years. Same old recipe, but it's really delicious and easy to put together. I think I got it from 𝗵𝗵𝗺𝗪𝗪 she's a really good cook. And I just adjusted it a little bit because I don't have chives on hand all the time. So we're making buttered rice, a roast chicken, which I'll just, spice it up and just put it in the oven. And I'm making a crispy spring cabbage salad. So this is the recipe for today that I'd like to share with y'all. It's easy to put together, and the nice thing about it is that you can put it in the fridge. So I'm using a whole cabbage. I put it in the fridge after it's all, prepared, and it lasts for days, like 2, 3, 4 days. So you have a good salad, and it gets better and better as it sits in the fridge. So it's good the same day as well because it's nice, fresh, and crisp. But the flavor from the cabbage is getting more and more intense as the juices come out and, mingle together with the rest of the ingredients. So I'll show you that, and I hope you join me and see how I put together some easy dinners in my little cozy corner. Basically, I know it's nuts out there. It really is. It's really wild, and we all know it. But what we can do is just take one day at a time and just work at what we can. So it's your family, your people around you, and just do those little steps that can change the world. One thing at a time, one step at a time, okay? So you don't have to do it all. And I'll put a nice song in the comments so you can check it out. You have to dream small. So this is a little simple dinner that I'm making, but it's actually filling, so dream small. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day, and just remember, don't give up and just cook for your little family healthy, wholesome meals from scratch. This is a medium-sized cabbage, which I'm shredding with my mandolin, and then I'll be adding to it about 1 teaspoon to 2 teaspoons, even 1 tablespoon of salt, and I'm mixing it all up really good. And adding a little bit more salt, so make sure you taste it and don't go crazy with the salt because it will melt. I'm just squeezing the cabbage a few times to make sure that it releases some juices when it sits on the countertop here for about half an hour. I'll just leave it on the side, and in the meantime, I will cut up the rest of the vegetables. So 1 cucumber, a red bell pepper, and a bunch of green onions. Just add everything to the shredded cabbage. And give it a good mix. I like to use my hands because the cabbage mixes much easier with the rest of the vegetables, so it's not all clumped up together. Now you can also cut the cabbage by hand with a knife if you'd like, so you can just use a knife. So I'm adding some apple cider vinegar, altogether about 1/4 cup, and some olive oil or grapeseed oil, and that's pretty much it. You can also add fresh chopped dill. I didn't have any on hand, but it's really tasty if you have fresh dill to add to the cabbage salad. Just a little bit more apple cider vinegar. I tasted it and it's not quite sour enough for me. It's my homemade apple cider vinegar, so it's probably not so acidic, but just make sure you taste it. And that's it. It's so easy to make. You just put some veggies together, salt, pepper if you like, a bit of oil and apple cider vinegar, and it's all finished. I'm saving some for tonight's dinner on the side, and then the rest I'm putting it in a dish, which I'll cover up and pop in the fridge. And I'll have salad for the next 2-3 days. I'm planning to make some pizza tomorrow, so it'll be perfect. I'll have some fresh salad and dinner will be ready again in no time. So now I'm making the buttered rice. I'm just adding basically 1 cup of rice, 1 teaspoon of salt, and to it I'm adding a tablespoon or so of butter. I don't have any garlic powder, so I'm just using fresh garlic. I'm putting 2 cloves of garlic. Then you add some water. So the amount of water that I'm using is to each cup of rice, which in my case is basmati rice. I'm adding 1 3/4 cup of water. Put it on the stovetop. Once it comes to a boil, you put the lid on top, but you leave it ajar so you don't cover it up completely because it will spill over and it's gonna be a whole mess on your stovetop. It happens all the time, I know, but I'm warning you so you won't be coming back and complaining that I didn't tell you. And then you just let it simmer on low once it starts to boil on really low temperature for about 11 minutes. Then you fluff it up and it's ready to go. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys are gonna try the recipe and tell me how it goes. Okay, if you have any questions, just drop them down in the box below. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful week, whatever's left of it. And see you next time. Make sure you subscribe for more videos and recipes that I like to put together here. And I hope you have a great day.